morning everyone, and welcome to another fall vlog. I'm out here on the porch. I'm enjoying my coffee. The boys are out running around using the bathroom. But today is all about decluttering. I am going to take you through all of my thrift, I don't want to say hoard, thrift stash, things that I have bought at the thrift store over the past few years. Some stuff I used to use at a pop-up show. I used to do pop-up shows where I would sell the items I would find. I quit doing that because after a while my back couldn't take loading everything up into a U-Haul truck and setting everything up. So now I just sell on eBay, but some of this stuff I haven't even listed yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Some of these thrift items I'm going to be using for future DIYs or makeovers, but I really need to go through it. So I'm going to share with you in my cabinets and in a spare bedroom all of my, I don't want to say hoard, we're going to say treasures, my thrifting treasures, and we're going to narrow everything down into compartments, into more organized boxes, and then we're going to try to come up with at least one box of thrift stuff to give away. Maybe. Okay, this is inside one of the built-ins. Oh my gosh. Okay, really need to take everything out, go through it, and oh my goodness, I'm not looking forward to this. Here is the second set of built-ins, not as bad as the first. I'm going to grab everything out of here. I'm sure some of this stuff is just stuff I need to toss and probably a bunch of crap. And on my fireplace, I have a few things. Some of these I'm going to be using in the guest bedroom makeover. Some are for an upcoming DIY. So we will take all this out of here and organize it as well. And I am now in the guest bedroom that I'm going to be making over. And you can see I have a box full of stuff here, plus some things over here. The 2 red chairs I'm trying to sell, so I will not be using them in an upcoming design or anything. And the stuff on here. So now that we know what we're dealing with when it comes to my treasures, I'm going to go downstairs, grab some boxes. We're going to take everything into the sunroom where we have a good open space, and we're going to go through everything and organize it. And hopefully we're going to be able to get at least one box out of all of this that we can donate. This video is part of a collab hosted by Michelle and My Everyday Wife Life. She is challenging all of us to the 1 box challenge. She wants all of us to go through our treasures and come up with at least 1 box full of our treasures that we can donate, give away, whatever we want to do with it. But Michelle, you didn't say what size box now, did you? That's what you call skills. Able to carry all this without breaking one piece. Skills, my friend. My back will pay for it tomorrow, but today we're doing good. Built-in number 1 is cleared out, along with built-in number 2. Okay, so here is everything out of my built-ins along with the guest bedroom. Let's take a closer look. There we go. We'll get a bird's eye view. Look at all that. Now, not everything is thrifted. There are a few items I did purchase brand new, and some of these items I did purchase for future DIYs and makeovers. The best tool I have ever used to declutter a room is painter's tape and a Sharpie. I had a friend share with me this technique years ago. It's an easy way to declutter when you don't know where to start. The first thing you want to do is scan your room. And by scanning this room, we can see that I have planters, vases, books, artwork, candlesticks. So we would write all of those categories on our painter's tape. So let's take, for instance, books. I would write books on a piece of painter's tape. I would stick it to the floor. Then I would gather all of the books, put them in that one section, and then go to the next section. Candlesticks, artwork, so on and so forth. And then you can go to each section and then declutter from there. So say I'm looking through the books and I'm like, okay, I want these, I don't want these. That's an easy way to put everything in categories and then go to each category and just whittle it away from there and just see what you want to keep and what you want to give away. But I'm going to be decluttering my area a little differently. Instead of going by groups and grouping like items together, I'm going to group everything according to DIYs, room makeovers, donations, and items I want to sell. And when it comes to my DIYs, I'm not just going to group DIY items together. I'm going to break those DIYs down into individual DIY projects. The same thing with my room makeovers, because I know at this point right now I am working on my guest bedroom. So I will gather everything I'm going to use for that makeover. What I can put in a box, I will. For larger items, I will just take a Post-it note or even a piece of painter's tape, write on there guest bedroom makeover, and put it on that item. That way, when I get ready to move everything into the guest bedroom, I have everything right at hand. I can easily look in a box and say, okay, I have this designated for the living room. I have this designated for the bathroom. I have this designated for whatever room I'm working on. And I can easily access it instead of running like a chicken with its head cut off all through my house, looking everywhere for the items that I purchased months ago for that certain makeover. So in a lot of ways, doing this is going to keep me sane. And now that we have our plan of attack ready, we're going to start putting everything into categories. Please tell me why I have 50 million taper candles. Why? Did I buy them in bulk? I have no idea. How long have I had them? I have no idea. But I have a lot. A lot. In this box, I'm going to be putting everything I'm going to be using for my kitchen gallery wall. And then when I get more pictures and frames, I will put them in this box. And I also have items in here that I'm going to be using to style a couple of shelves in the kitchen. I have one area that has no shelves on it. I want to cut some shelves, put them in there, and then just put a little styling in there of some vignettes, some different bowls, things like that. So I'm also be putting all those items in the same box since it's all kitchen related. And here is the progress I have made on getting everything into categories. Everything you see over here is going for the guest bedroom makeover. The chair and the lamps are going to be DIYs I'm going to be doing for the guest bedroom, so I went ahead and put them together. This box has some seasonal decor that I'm going to be using in some upcoming Decorate With Me videos. In these two boxes I have items for the foyer along with the living room that I'm going to be using in some upcoming videos, along with this small table. And in this box holds some items I'm going to be using to style Mr. C's office. This box is holding items for the kitchen gallery wall, along with some other items I'm going to be using to style the kitchen. These two items are for a guest bathroom makeover. This is everything I am donating. I will see if any family members would like any items first. I wasn't sure how big of a box I was going to need. At first I thought I was going to need a tiny box because I know how I am, but looks like I'm going to need about 2 or 3. Can I tell you? It feels so good to declutter. I cannot believe the stuff I found to donate. Some of the stuff I've had for a few years, I don't remember some of the stuff being in the built-ins. They're down in the shelves, so I am glad I got in there and dug everything out. Now I can pass it on to someone else who will enjoy it. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you join the community. I do all things thrift. I do thrift with me's, I do thrift flips, I decorate with thrifted items, and on occasion I thrift for my subscribers. And being a thrifted person like I am, I also like to do DIYs for my home. So tomorrow I'm going to be sharing with you how to make some DIY concrete pumpkins. I love making these. They're a little messy, but if you hate buying pumpkins every year just to see them rot on your front porch, I am going to share with you how to make pumpkins that will last year after year. That video will be out tomorrow at 11 a.m. I am so excited to share it with all of you. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you join. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow. And why, Sherri? Why do you have 10 million taper candles? Why? You don't have this many candlestick holders. Are you expecting a blackout? Are you expecting to have a huge birthday bash for someone turning 100? What is the reason you have this many candlesticks? Oh, there's the reason why. They're 50 cents. Yeah. I am pretty cheap.